Well, this is Acorn Park School. We are a school for children who are diagnosed as autistic, and that's the common thread between all of our youngsters, and their needs vary considerably. I've got children who are bigger than me, 6'2", who are thinking and operating like they're between 4 or 6 years of age. They need to climb, they need to swing, they need to slide, and they need to experience all that sensory feedback that youngsters of that age experience through their normal childhood progression. And that really helps their onward progression, because those opportunities for my young people need to be experienced and repeated, and they need to be repeated over a long period of time in order for that full benefit to be experienced. The impact really has been quite easy to measure. So I can give you endless anecdotal examples of how individual young people encounter individual pieces of equipment. Let me give you a couple more of those. So we have a hexagonal climbing frame over there. It's very small finger hold climbs, like a climbing wall, but in a 3D space. And to see some of our gruff youngsters who are not having a good experience that morning say, right, I'm off to that piece and I'm going to sit up there and I'm going to, they give us the whole what for. And that's great. What's really great from my perspective is they've chosen a safe piece of equipment with a safe flooring underneath it. They can sit at height and experience some risk. They can be separated, from their peers. And by virtue of being able to make that choice independently, again, re-regulated and able to re-engage in learning. And it's been really pleasing to see that because we can direct children who are dysregulated into an appropriate space to deal with that emotional state, our rates of restraint have fallen by nearly 90%.
We have a very strong set of values at Acorn Park, and they are to care, strive, grow and thrive. And actually the playground provides us with lots of opportunities for us to see that in action. So we see the children caring for each other, supporting each other as they play. I think that by having a wide variety of equipment, it allows us to broaden our offer of curriculum to the children.
When I saw this, I was like, oh my lord, this is the best thing I've ever seen. This is so much better than the old one.
All of our pupils here have differences with their sensory needs, and as you can see on the sign, it's been made very clear as to what this particular activity can support. So we have movement, body awareness, sight and touch. Also our pupils will need support to express how they're feeling, and this equipment and the signs really does extend their ability to express their emotions, and they can use the equipment to regulate, to calm down, or they can use the equipment to alert, which is to basically arouse themselves, so that when they go back in the classroom they are able to sit on a chair, to listen to a teacher, to engage.
And what was particularly impressive, and what I've been keen to share with others, is that your team came in on the day they said they'd arrive. They delivered exactly what they said they'd deliver on the day they said it would be there, and it was completed within the deadline and within the budget previously agreed. So from our perspective, it did exactly what it said on the tin, and it gave us what we asked for.
It's amazing.